Time for you to go beast mode. King of the jungle, cause you're in animal. Time for you to go overload. Eat your competition alive, cause you an animal.
What's my competition? Only me. Go head to head with my enemies and smash them to smithereens. Calisthenics burning calories. Bring that fire ready to blow up. Now we're the kerosene.
You're a fighter, never gonna give up, never gonna back down. Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Welcome into the Friday Night Blitz. It is the first week of conference play in the high school football world. Nick Luttrell alongside Tyler, normally Tyler Cass. Tyler actually beat me to Fayetteville. We'll check on him later. It's kind of like when your parents are out of town. You get to have a lot of fun, and tonight we're going to have a lot of fun. And what better way to have a good time than show you guys the best highlights from around the state of Arkansas in the high school football world. We'll start, how we always do, with our game of the week. Two high-powered offenses between Morlton and Greenbrier. We'll waste no more time and get you to all those highlights. Panthers wanting a statement win tonight. Some revenge from last year on their mind. First quarter, Enoch Hassan. This guy over 2,000 rushing yards a season ago, and he's on his way to that again in this season, in this game. 6-0, Greenbrier takes the early lead. Why not go for dose? Enoch Hassan trying to make it 8-0, doesn't. This time shut down by the Panther defense, but the Panthers, they still lead 6-0. Meanwhile, Morlton, Butterfingers, Jamarcus Sandridge coughs up the football. The Panthers recover on the offensive tack again. Guess who? Hassan is in again. Panthers extend their lead. The Devil Dog, they tried to hang around to this one the best they could, but plays like this, it didn't help. Brandon Jolly making a great play, making the Greenbrier fans jolly with that interception. The Panthers just dominating all night long. Jack Palmer with the quarterback keeper. They're unstoppable. They win 52-21. Let's go from the 5A to the 6A. Sylvan Hills with a storybook start to the season, but can they keep it up tonight against Marion? First quarter action, star quarterback Tyler Hampton. Not how the start you want to see. He's hit, the ball comes loose, the Patriots pounce a little bit later. Zayden Walker, the quarterback keeper, he makes one man miss, and he's gone. Touchdown, Marion, they lead it 6-0. Bears back with the ball, trying to respond. Hampton poised in the pocket, not scared of getting hit again. He finds Lacoby Brent, first down Bears. Soon after, Hampton again, deja vu to Brent. Brent gets inside the 2-yard line, and it's a goal line situation. What else do you do? Let the big boys eat. Hampton follows the offensive lineman. They sneak him in. 7-6 Bears. Fourth down. The Patriots snap the ball to nobody. The Bears recover in their own territory. Second quarter, Hampton this time to Isaiah Howell. Howell refuses to go down. 3 broken tackles on his way to the end zone. It'd be 13-6 Sylvan Hills. This one coming down to the wire. This game is still going on as we speak. 46-43 the score as we speak. Let's stay in the Class 6A for another heavyweight matchup. The Benton Panthers, after a statement win last week against Little Rock Parkview, tonight on the road at Jonesboro. In conference play, the Hurricanes at home, just looking for their second win of the season, hosting the Benton Panthers. The Panthers would pounce immediately. Drew Davis rolling and finding Carson Colat. He'll take it inside the 5-yard line, somewhere around down there, and then feed Gunnar Deaton. Deaton takes it in at 7-0, just 12 seconds into the game. Home team needing a response. TJ Brown, the Army commit, can fly. Jonesboro, can they go all the way? Not quite. He's down at the 12-yard line. Give credit to the Panther defense. They hold strong. That field goal would make it 7-3. Drew Davis time on the other end. He can throw it. He can run it. There's so many things this guy can do. 14-3 Benton extending their lead. Next possession. Let's talk about some offensive firepower that we're seeing in tonight's Friday Night Blitz. Asa Myers to Cam Davis, 14-10, but this one belonged to the Panthers. Davis with another quarterback keeper, another score. Jonesboro did all they could, but Benton goes on to win 55-24. And we are just getting things started here on the Friday Night Blitz. We've shown you the 5A games, the 6A games. When we come back, we'll check in on the big boys up in the Class 7A. Bryant Central, Cabot, Little Rock Christian, and more when we return.
You're watching Friday Night Blitz on THV 11. Let's go, Panthers!
Welcome back to the Friday Night Blitz. Once again, we will talk to Tyler Cass here in a little bit to preview the big Razorback game tomorrow in Fayetteville against Notre Dame. But first, we're sticking with some high school football and going up to the Class 7A, where Little Rock Central hosted the best team in the state. And that's where we found THV 11's Carter Thweet.
Pretty good start to the season for Little Rock Central. They took down Springdale and Rogers Heritage, but the Bryant Hornets are a different kind of test. Were they up for it? Here's how it all went down.
Central High playing host to Bryant, and early on, punting and long snapping, a surprisingly big story in this one. This fumbled snap is going to lead this poor Central punter to get absolutely rocked. So Bryant starts to win the field position battle, and the running back Terry Hodges, well, he's just got too many big guys in front of him. Not going to get him down, and he is going to make it 7-0. Bryant Hornets, they're fired up, and then the punting and the long snapping, it's going to come back. Low snap, nearly gets blocked. Bryant would actually get called for roughing the kicker on this one, so Central gets to punt again, and they probably wish they didn't. Bryant falls on the blocked punt, and so on the very next play, Terry Hodges going to show you why he's a 4-star running back. They got him down, right? No, not quite. Touchdown Hodges, touchdown Bryant, 14-0 lead. And if you're wondering how the rest of this one went, it was about like that. Bryant dominates to get their first conference win.
All right, Hornets with a dominant win, kind of how we expected. Meanwhile, Warriorville, it's a blackout in the student section. Little Rock Christian hosting Cabot. Panthers down 7-zip early. Maddox McCrory not helping him out. Picked off by Gabe Schroeder in the end zone. Skip to the second quarter. LRCA trying to extend their lead. Jackson Ward getting them inside the red zone. Then Kip Keller with a little tush push. No complaints about that yet in the high school ranks. That would be a touchdown. The lights flickering because Christian goes up 14-3. Meanwhile, Cabot needing a response. They get it. McCrory finding a wide open aided Tatum on 4th down. Gets some help from his blocking receiver. Deficit cut to 4 minutes later. The Warriors offense starting to click now after a slow start. Man, Pickens catches a touchdown pass for the Warriors. Christian with the 21-10 lead at that point, and they would not look back. How about Christian getting a pretty big win at home, 56-31 over the Cabot Panthers with a big time play right there to put them up in the second quarter. All right, we head over to Maumelle. Hornets versus the BB Badgers. Senior running back Jacob Henry, jet speed, getting them down close to the red zone. Now low angle, take a look at it. Hornets first down. The Badgers could not slow down this Henry dude. Couple plays later, he finds Pater, a little Heisman pose there. Maumelle with a 6-0 lead. Badgers needing an answer, and they get it. Curtis Goodrich powering his way to the end zone. That would tie the game. Maumelle not going to go away from this one. Junior quarterback Levi Warrior. Deep ball to Christian Jackson. Jackson catches it, can't maintain his balance. He gets inside the red zone, and Maumelle would go on to win this one. A nice conference win for the Hornets, 27-14, the final score. Those are the games tonight. Let's rewind. Let's go back last night, a pretty big night in West Little Rock between Pulaski Academy and North Little Rock. First quarter, Christian Reeves. We saw him dominate last Friday Night Blitz. He's doing it again. North Little Rock scores. They take a 17-8 lead. Man, would this be quite the win for the Charging Wildcats to get back-to-back wins. Second quarter, PA stuffs the Charging Wildcats on 4th down. That slows them down a little bit. And then Aaron Orgel floats one to Chase Hancock. Hancock is a special player for this Bruins team. They would get the 2-point conversion, give it to Rashawn Mitchell. That's good. 17-16, the current score at halftime. How about a big second half for the Bruins? And they would go on to win this conference matchup 45-31. Finally, right before halftime, check out the play in Hot Springs over at War Memorial Stadium. Cedric Bishop Allen to DeMarcus Mourning, the big-time touchdown. That would tie things at 13. And guys, believe it or not, Hot Springs goes on to win. A big play right here gives them some momentum. They hang on in the second half. If you're a Hot Springs fan, this may not be an upset, but if you're a Parkview fan, Patriots now fall to 1-3. The three-time defending state champs fall to 1-3. All right, those are some of the scores that we've got as far as highlights. If you're like, hey, where's my score? Where's my team at? It's a good question. You can text this number on your screen right now to get the scores you're looking for in the high school football world. The number you see on the screen, 501-376-1111. Once again, 501-376-1111. Text scores. Don't text anything else. Don't text like, I don't know, BB, and we're not going to text you back. Text scores, and then we will give you the score that you want to see. Well, that is about all the high school football talk that you could ask for here on the Friday Night Blitz. So that's going to do it for another fun episode of the Friday Night Blitz. We got a big game coming up tomorrow with the Razorbacks and the Irish, but it was also a lot of fun with a lot of big games and big highlights in our first conference weekend of high school football. Thanks so much for watching the Friday Night Blitz. We'll see you next time.